I hope you are all doing well in your respective homes. So, in our earlier classes, we have learned something about circles and tangents. The extension of the topic, now today we are going to learn. Before going to that, just I want to recap what we have learned in our previous classes. So, that is, this is circle, and we learned that if any line which touches the circle is called, this is called tangent of the circle. And where the tangent touches the circle, this point is called point of contact. Isn't it? And now, how many tangents we can draw? A circle has infinite number of points, we can draw infinite tangents. These are all infinite tangents. For any circle, if you mark one point which is exterior of the circle P, from this point how many tangents we can draw? We can draw 2 tangents. So these are the 2 points, and another point is also, if you draw one radius from the center to this tangent to the point of contact, this is the radius OA which is drawn to the point of contact A. Now the angle between the tangent and this radius is 90 degrees. That also we have learned. And another third point we learned, that is nothing but, for any circle, if you draw one diameter, the tangents drawn through the ends of the diameter, the tangents drawn through the ends of the diameter are parallel. How we proved this one? This one we have proved based on the property of transversals. If any two parallel lines intersected by a transversal, if alternate interior angles are equal, then we can say that these two lines are parallel. If any two lines are intersected by a transversal, if alternate interior angles are equal, then we can say that those two lines are parallel. The same concept here we have applied previously. How we applied here? Just before we know that it is a right angle, because it is the angle between the radius and tangent at the point of contact. So it is also 90 degrees. And now coming to here, these and these are alternate interior angles now. As these two are equal, hence we can say that these two tangents are parallel. Now based on this, we can say that the tangents drawn through the endpoints of the diameter are parallel. And one more point also we have discussed. What is that? This is also, for any circle, from an external point P, we can draw 2 tangents, PA, PB. These are the 2 tangents drawn from the point P, which lies exterior part of the circle. These 2 tangents are also equal in length. That also we learned in our earlier classes. How we proved that one? Here mark the center O, and we have joined OA, OB and P also. Clearly we can observe there are 2 triangles, OAP triangle, OBP triangle, OAP triangle and OBP triangle. In these 2 triangles, what you observe? OA equals to OB, since both are radius, and OB is a common side. And here, what is the angle here? Right angle, and this is right angle. So OA equals to OB as per radius, and OP is the common side, and angle OAP is equals to angle OBP. It is a right angle. So these 2 triangles, we can say that as per RHS congruency rule, the triangle OAP and triangle OBP are congruent. As these 2 triangles are congruent, PA equals to PP now, because corresponding parts of congruent triangles. This also we have learned in our earlier classes. Whereas coming to today's class, the extension of this, based on all these points, we are going to learn one of new point, that is, if any quadrilateral circumscribed in a circle, if any quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Here the quadrilateral A, B, C, D circumscribed by a circle. Then we can say that AB plus DC is equals to AD plus BC. This is the point today we are going to learn. What the question is here? If any quadrilateral ABCD circumscribed in a circle, then the sum of the lengths of opposite sides is equals to the sum of the lengths of other opposite sides. That is nothing but AB plus DC is equals to AD plus BC. How we are going to prove this one? That is also very simple. What the points we have learned in our earlier classes, based on that only we are going to prove. How it is? Look at here. Before going to prove any theorem, we have to follow our basic steps. What is that? First one, what we have to write? Given. What is given here? ABCD is a quadrilateral circumscribed by circle. Okay. RTP required to be proved. RTP is nothing but required to be proved. What we need to prove? AB plus DC. AB plus DC is equals to AD plus BC. AD plus DC. That one we have to prove. That is also. Now, as we are proving any theorem, if any construction is needed, we have to draw the construction. Otherwise, no need to draw the construction. Here, there is no need of doing construction. So directly we can do that. So proof. Before proving that, once we have to recap the main basic property of tangents. What is the basic property of tangents? The tangents drawn from an external point of a circle are always equal. Isn't it? The tangents drawn from an external point of circle are always equal. Coming to this, here the circle, the quadrilateral touches the circle at 4 different points now, that is named as D, E, F, G. E, F, G, H, better you can mark as E, F, G, H, because already we have marked it is 0, so that name some other point H, E, F, G, H, isn't it? Now coming to this proof, see children, this is the point A only, no? From this point A, we have drawn here 2 tangents from the circular knot. As for the property of that, we know that AH is equal to AG, no? AH is equals to AG. Why AH is equal to AG here? Because these are the 2 tangents drawn from an external point of a circle. In the same way, BH is equals to BE, no? That also here you can write. BH is equals to BE. And CF is equals to DF. CF is equals to DF. CF is equals to CE. CF equals to CE. Coming to D, what are the 2 tangents which is drawn from D? DF and DG. In the same way, DF and DG also equal. DF is equals to DG. How all these things we got it? These are the tangents drawn from an external point. As we all know, the tangents drawn from external point of circle are equal, so that AH is equal to AG, BH is equal to BE, CF is equal to CE, and DF equals to DG. So now I want to add all these equations. How we can add it? AH plus BH plus CF plus DF is equals to AG plus BE plus CE plus DG. How both are equal? We know that if equals are added, the results also equals. So as all LHS and RHS are equal, so that sum of the lengths of LHS part and right side part also equal. So we got that AH plus BH plus CF plus DF is equals to AG plus BE plus CE plus DG. Now through the diagram, can you identify what is the length of AH plus BH? See here, this is AH and BH. AH plus BH is nothing but AB or not? So in the place of these two, I am writing AB plus CF plus DF. Now come on, tell me what is CF plus DF? Where is CF? This is CF and this is DF. CF plus DF is nothing but CD is equals to AG plus DG. Where the common letter is there, that one you have to observe. AG and DG. Where is AG? This is AZ and this is DG. What is the sum of the lengths of AG and DG? It is nothing but AD or not? AD plus BE plus CE. Where is BE? This is BE and this is CE. It is nothing but BC. Now finally what we got here? AB plus CD is equals to AD plus BC. This is what we need to prove or not? AB plus DC is equals to AD plus BC. Hence we can say that if a quadrilateral circumscribed in a circle, then sum of the lengths of opposite sides, one pair of opposite sides is equal to sum of the lengths of other pair of opposites. This is the way we can prove, isn't it? That's it.